Oh, that band is funky. So, I'ma do it our way. We're celebrating the brotherhood and the community's second annual Men of Excellence Award.
Welcome to an upload of Steers.
We are still out at the Men of Excellence Affair. We have two of the key players, one of the honorees and a sister that kind of makes things flow here. She's going to introduce herself and this astounding young man standing by her. Sis?
Yes, hello, hi everyone. My name is Charmaine Holman, also known as Lady Brooklyn. I am a plus model. I am Miss Full Figure USA USA Social Media 2017, and this lovely gentleman by me is is my best friend, and he's state councilman, and he's about to pronounce his own as soon because I can't pronounce it. Mr. Anthony Beckford. He's the honoree of this awards this evening.
Yeah, how y'all doing, everybody? You know, Anthony Beckford, activist, community advocate, you know, running for state assembly for 2018. Mr. Boots on the ground when it comes to our community and so forth, you know, and I'm definitely honored to be one of the honorees here for the second, you know, Man of Excellence Awards. This means a lot to me. I'm usually the man behind the iron curtains and stuff like that when it comes to things, but somebody always seems to find out what I do, and I get honors, and I love it, you know, because that shows that the community is actually looking, you know, people are actually looking and seeing what's actually done, and you know, and the fact of that, if they're doing that, that means the people are actually getting a good result from it. So
that's very true. And as a hands-on kind of or boots on the ground type of soldier, what are the issues that are facing, you know, our young man, our community as a general, that we need to get our hands around, or our future is at stake?
Well, one, we need to get rid of all these people who say they represent us, but they really don't represent us. You know, we have those in there who Malcolm X said it best himself. You know, you got those in the house, those in the field. Those in the house, they're the ones who are going to turn on us when they get to their accolades, and, you know, and they're going to send us up the river, you know, but those in the field are actually going to fight for us. You know, you can't pray for your master and then hope for freedom at the same time. You know, you have to actually fight against your master and actually claim your freedom and liberation.
Take your freedom.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only way. They took it from us. We got to take it back. You know, but definitely, you know, gentrification is nothing but the new localized, weaponized imperialism and so forth. So we got to fight against these developers, those who are getting kickbacks from them, bring our communities back to where it's supposed to be, bring back our black Wall Streets. When it comes to police accountability, you know, I lead the Brooklyn sector for, you know, cop watch patrol units, so we're the ones who've been exposing the police for all their wrongdoing towards the violations, you know, the murder and so forth like that, you know. And I'm literally boots on the ground with that, in the police face, in the precinct houses, you know, facing them, you know, head to head, because, you know, the Panthers did it. They were the first, you know, cop watch out there. So we take our teachers from them, the MOVE movement, you know, the Young Lords, everybody out there, you know. So it's about bringing back our movement to where it needs to be. You know, so many people sacrifice for us, so, you know, we got to continue that sacrifice and continue that empathy with our people. You know, so that's what we do.
I got another question. How a brother like you getting that office? Man, they don't let warriors like this get too up close to stuff.
So put it like this. So even when I ran for city council, I ran against everybody's favorite, Jamani Williams. You know, but what they didn't understand is the fact of I was in the field, Jamani was in the house. So, you know, everywhere I showed up, he ran. It was for a reason. I held him accountable. You know, because one thing, when you say you want a police accountability, but you vote in 1,300 more officers, and you up the budget of NYPD $5.2 billion, but yet we can't afford 275, you know, in the streets. We can't afford for our kids to go to after-school programs, and it's a problem. And it's not with the people, it's with you. You know, the fact that 120,000 people did not want to vote for this last election because they did not have confidence in you, there's a problem. The fact that the media basically did not shine light on those who, like me, who are fighting against the system and so like that, that means that you're paying extra to keep them away from the truth. So guess what? I'm going to be here no matter what. Because whether I got to put it on YouTube, whether I got to be out there yelling on the street corners, whether my people got to put it on Facebook Live, whether an interview like this, whether the awards, you know, got to put it out there. But then also, especially with the families who lost their loved ones. You know, two police fathers, Eric Gardner, you know, Dwayne June, Herman Smalls, you know, Chantel Davis, you know, Kamani Gray, all of them, like, we're representatives of them. We're going to fight for, you know, for our kings and queens who are fallen. We're going to keep that fight going. Because at the end of the day, you can't be a slave. You know, you can't be a slave. You ought to liberate yourself. You ought to liberate your people. And that's what boots on the ground is. When you get comfortable by that paycheck, there's a problem. Because they don't love you. They just love what you can do for them.
And when you can no longer perform, you are expendable.
Oh, trust and believe. Trust and believe. He's realizing that right now. He's realizing right now.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Knowledge of God. I know you got a few questions for this dynamic brother.
My question is really just for young guys, because a lot of young guys I do know, they don't have too much trust in the system, too much trust in voting and anything like that. But when we see guys like you out there, it gives us a little hope and things like that. What do you say to the guys who are probably more apprehensive and getting into the whole political thing, feeling like it doesn't work for us? What advice do you have for them into getting involved and things like that?
Well, I was on that same platform. I was like, the system's not doing anything for us. The system was created to enslave us. I don't want no part of it. But now I realize, hold on. But the system will control what goes on with our everyday lives. So abolition, because I'm an abolitionist, but abolition is not going to happen overnight. But a takeover could happen in the morning. You know, I'm a very biblical man because, you know, God even said it. You know, misery coming in the night, but joy coming in the morning. So that's how I take my footsteps when it comes to it. So me, I'm on the front lines of the Black Lives Matter movement. Like I said, I'm out here running the Brooklyn Center Cop Watch. So I'm the last person who would ever thought, you know, would be a politician. No, I'm not a politician. I call them politicians. I'm an advocate. I call them, I'm a complete advocate. But my thing is that I decided, let me stop thinking about what I would do and what the people need me to do. Malcolm did it, Martin did it, Marcus Garvey did it, you know, Rosa Parks did it, Malcolm X did it, you know, many of our ancestors, many of our elders. So I tell them, like, hey, in order for us to get our demands answered, we got to actually be in the place to answer these demands for our people, because they're not going to do it for us. You know, they're little, I call them little pocket puppies, you know, who they keep on the side, you know, they're handheld black people who cater to them and so forth, the sellouts. They're not going to do it for us, you know. Like when people tell me, like Jomani Williams, oh, I want to be the first black city council speaker. First black got us but so far, but we're still oppressed. How about you be the first uprising for the people? But no, people don't want to do that. They want more and more accolades. So I'm out here to fight no matter what. No matter the dangers to my life, it's about the people. And I need all the youth out there to understand that yo, people, we love y'all. You know, like my boy Golden Child said, we didn't grow up with this I don't give, you know, I don't care about myself, I don't care about society mentality. We were conditioned this way by the way the system put us out there. So I'm here to tell them I love y'all and we need to uprise. You know, y'all are the ones that when I die off, my people die off, y'all gotta take these reins. You know, we had 20, 30 years of complacency before my generation, and guess what? That didn't help. You know, we have civil rights, but it's still continuing. Civil rights was made to keep us docile, why to keep on doing their things. No, I'm not here for you just give me 40 acres and my mule. No. I'm here to get my body, my blood, and my people back. Simple as that. You know, and that's where the empowerment comes from. You know, because
confidence though to go at it with these guys who's been in the office so many years, they're controlling policy, they're doing all these things, to even have the, you know, audacity to come out there and demand the things you demanded.
But you know what gives me that motivation? The people. I see the cries. I see the tears coming down their face. I hear their voices. They choose to ignore them. I choose to uphold them, lift them up higher, because we have to. It's our duty. It's our duty. You know, it's not like we're out there for a 9 to 5. If it takes a paycheck for you to say, hey, let you, you know, see what's going on here, there's a problem with you as a person. But also, my mother raised me to be a very strong black man. You know, my father wasn't there because he had a conditioning from the system to run. You know, that's called breaking the bull. You know, but my mother stepped up. She was strong. She taught me the path to be on. She taught me what to do as a black man. You know, because people say, oh, a woman can't raise a man. But no, a woman can't raise a man, but she raised a good damn person. And it took me to see what was empty and absent out there. It took me to face a lot of the tribulations that I had to face in order to say, no, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Because our revolution is not just here on the streets. Our revolution is economically, spiritually, physically, politically. We have to take it all over. Malcolm X said it best himself. We march, we chant, what's next? Guess what? We're next. Our liberation is here. And all those out there with the alt-right and stuff like that who felt that, oh yeah, you know, Trump was there way back in. No, bro. Nah, what he's doing is he's getting you lined up. The revolution is here. It's not coming. It's been here since the first slave uprising. So if I got to go into these offices and I got to take the election like Nat Turner did, these slave houses, then so be it.
Now, brother, I'm going to jump in with this. Now, and part of this answer I'm not even going to accept on camera. But yeah. But I'm going to put it out because, you know, this is what we have to be very aware of. Now, in Mexico, they had a situation or offer they claim they make to their politicians or their leaders. They call it the lead or the gold. Now they say, okay, and y'all know, hey, I can hit you off with enough paper, do what I want, we okay. You know, you so want to go, we're going to send the lead. Now we got to protect brothers like you, man, because you're putting everything on the line for us. So make sure, I understand that, but make your organizational movements, you even got to share them here, related to your security, your family security, the other men that are in your organization, in your circle.
Trust.
So I don't know how much. Yeah, how much.
Into the ballroom right now. This area is shut down.
Okay.
Red carpet is shut down.
Okay, everything's shut down. Okay. But I'm gonna have you close out.
Yeah, just you know, I'm a Marine Corps veteran, so my fight on the battlefield is here with the people now. Okay. So, you know, whatever they taught me, I'm using it now against them. You know, the Panthers did it.
Okay.
You know, shout out to Huey Newton. You know, bless up to him. Bless up to Shada Shakur.
Okay.
You know, she also said, you know, we ain't got nothing to lose but our chains. So we're gonna break them chains.
All my wrists is frogs. All my